The anime industry can be a meat grinder. From tight deadlines to working just ahead of the manga, sometimes the final product may not fully be up to the quality of the source material, or even the anime studios themselves. Though every once in a while, a title is given another bite of the apple, another shot to shine. Fullmetal Alchemist got this chance to get closer to the original manga with Brotherhood, and may be the gold standard of remakes to this day. Sailor Moon and Ranma 1/2 also got new series that were unburdened to follow a then ongoing manga. Unlike the West, where we can be remake heavy, they don't do it as much, but they can happen. I've got 5 titles that could totally use this sort of treatment, either from straying too far from the source, or
we finished the fight.
Now this isn't to knock the original anime experience, as all the ones on this list are animes that I have enjoyed, and it is probably that love that makes me want to see more of them. So, without further ado, let's start with
5.
Starting off this list is one of the best looking sports manga around. Drawn by Yusuke Murata before he would become a household name by drawing One Punch Man, Eyeshield is where you can see him grow into that artist. Unfortunately, the anime doesn't quite meet those artistic heights. While serviceable, it could totally use another shot, especially since Murata himself has shown animations showing just how well it can look. The story being that of Sena Kobayashi, a high schooler who has spent his life running errands for others. In doing so, he has become inhumanly fast with a 4.1 40-meter time. Soon he is blackmailed by the football club led by the devilish quarterback Yoichi Hiruma to join the team under the disguise of the hero of Notre Dame, Eyeshield 21. On top of that, the anime unfortunately ends abruptly, without the Devil Bats reaching their goal of making to the fabled Christmas Bowl, leaving fans of the anime without that resolution to know what happened with Sena, Hiruma, or the rest of the team of misfits. If a studio like Production IG, that handled Kuroko no Basket and Hakyo animes got involved, we could fully see the full Devil Bat ghost come to fruition.
4.
The story of Haruki Fujioka, a scholarship student at the prestigious rich Ouran Academy. While looking for a quiet place to study, they unfortunately break an 8 million yen vase, and she now has to work off that debt to the male host club and its eccentric members, led by the often dense yet loyal king of hosts, Kamiki Suho. Luckily, she happens to be naturally talented as a host as well, and is easily able to fit in due to their androgynous features. This is one that Studio Bones handled rather well, and is more of a case of wanting more, as the only problem being they only got a single season, while the manga had 18 volumes to tell their tale. It resulted in an ending that felt rushed. This can easily be expanded upon and give the story more time to breathe. Even 3 seasons would better allow the story and characters more time to develop, and we can have moments with some of the members of the host club that didn't get as much time in the original. With the art not being the issue here, they can fully keep the same style as well. It is a series that is still talked about today, and one that could totally use another go.
3.
The original 1979 Mobile Suit Gundam was Japan's answer to the popularity of Star Wars, and over the years has become a more than fitting response, spawning dozens of sequels, spin-offs, and alternate takes, but the original version was a bit more like that of Star Trek and canceled before its time. This left series creator Yoshiyuki Tamino to truncate the original story. Though like Star Trek, it did find its audience with the help of the model kit sales over the next few years and a big female fan base. Tamino was able to continue the story of the Universal Century timeline, though the original Gundam could use a refresh, as it is still very much a linchpin to the franchise. Something like they had recently done with the film Mobile Suit Gundam, Kukuru's Doen Island put it closer in line with modern styling, and be a great fit to the prequel series Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin as well. While I'm not saying the original isn't an accomplishment for its time, it would be fun to see what they can do with modern tools.
2.
Following the former biker gang leader and demoness shonen Ichi Onizuka as he has started down the path of becoming a teacher, for not so pure intentions. Soon he gets involved with the lives of his students at Holy Forest Academy, even though most would rather see him dead. This is another that ended too soon, as the manga continued for another 2 years after the final episode. Due to this, we completely missed out on Onizuka arm wrestling Heihachi from Tekken and Jason from Friday the 13th in his 1 vs. 100 challenge to save a student. While a lot of the story can be dated due to the pop culture references and its questionable perviness, this is one that would be fun to try and bring into modern day, especially if they included stories from his biker past, which has never been animated before, aside from a flashback or two. Studio Pierrot, who handled the original anime, has recently gotten the shot to complete Bleach with 1,000 Year Blood War, and would be fun to see them take another stab at the Great Teacher Onizuka.
1.
How many of you stayed home from school to try and catch the latest episodes on Toonami as a kid? If Daima showed us anything, it is just how good Dragon Ball and Z can look with modern styling and trying to adhere to Toriyama's art. The original is many people's first anime and will always hold a spot of importance, though it often was working only 2 months behind the manga, and definitely shows during moments like the end of the Namek saga with Goku and Frieza fighting. While Japan doesn't differentiate between Dragon Ball and Z like we do over here in the West, they could still run 2 series at once if they chose. Both are filled with so many great moments, I don't think too many would complain. This new series would help solve issues of pacing from the original anime and finally give that famous 5-minute countdown on Namek much more weight. With the passing of Akira Toriyama, it would be amazing to create this anime closer to his original vision. He was a master of his craft, and the story of Goku has remained beloved for a reason. While a lot of lesser known titles have gotten the remake treatment, isn't it about time to put one of the most well-known titles around the world back through the anime pipeline? Thank you for watching till the end. There's a ton more I would have added to this list, and may just have to revisit down the road. Though if there is one you feel would be a perfect candidate, put that in the comments. I'd be happy to take a look, and check back for more videos coming soon.